streaming, and I was just thinking, I'm not going to do a tutorial, but what I'll be doing is I'll just be playing around with CorelDraw's tools, especially the artistic text, and I don't have any objective here. I just want to play and see what I can do or what I can create with the use of CorelDraw's tools and effects. So anyway, I'm just gonna start with a rectangle here, remove the outline, and I'm just going to try the which I like playing with is the artistic media. So the artistic media, you can do a spray, you get some strokes here, so you can create lots of brush strokes. You can do footprints, food, and then here you got it's yeah, so it's really fancy here. So maybe what I'll do here, I'm gonna make my canvas size bigger here. I'm just going to put like 50 inches by let's say 30 inches wide, so have a big area. And maybe what I'll do here is I'm gonna play around with my artistic media tool. Okay, so before that, yeah, okay, so artistic media, and then let's say I'm going to use, so you got options here for what brush do you want to use, or like say brush strokes. You got brush strokes like that, and you all can also go food, objects. Let's try plants here, and you got leaves here. Let's just say I have this. It's interesting. If you notice, the size of the brush is small, so when you click here, I think the size is here. Yeah, size for the sprayed object, so you can make it higher. Let's just say 200% here. So you get higher. Or maybe what I'll do, I'm going to shrink down my canvas size because I made it 50 by 50. So I'll just make it 20 by, let's say, 18 here. And I'm just gonna play around with the artistic media. Okay, so I'm gonna try grass first, which is this one here. I'm gonna choose a different grass, this one. Okay, so let's see if I can make a nice illustration here. Okay, so you got the grass there, and then what else do we have here? We have some leaves. Let's say got some leaves. That's still grass, so I'll change it to trees. That's interesting. We got trees here, and then I'll just enlarge this. So when you're enlarging the brush strokes, you're also enlarging the trees. Okay, so I'm just going to make more trees here. So basically we're creating forest. Okay, so say for this is our foreground. Okay. What else do we have here? Got some leaves, fruits. Yeah, let's say objects. What are the objects here? Interesting. You got stones here. I'm just gonna play around with. Don't need to be. You don't have any objective anyway. So I know if you can say make this 50% here, so the brush strokes will be smaller. So you get smaller. Okay. Okay, so can make this smaller, and if you notice, like, the stones are getting smaller whenever you do that. Okay, and what else can we do here? Objects. Oh, you got nails. Okay, this is nice. You get marbles, you get cars. So what if I want the car, say here, so it's one whole line, right? If I'm gonna increase this, okay, so the cars are getting bigger. Okay, and then let's say I want to, I guess I can't ungroup it. Let's try that one more time. So if I want to ungroup it, oh, okay, so you can go break artistic media apart. Oh, so this is the stroke, but then now, oh, it's still grouped together. Oh, okay, so you have the ungroup option. You can ungroup in the individual cars. Okay. Right. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so what else can we, I'm not gonna delete that. Okay, so what else here? So we got pencils, ribbons, hats. This one's interesting. Now I'm thinking if I would create a Bezier tool, let's say, Bezier line, I say for example like this, and then I'll go to my, so I guess we're gonna click on this one, and then we go to artistic media. So what would happen if I change it to, okay, oh, okay, so it means to say you can create lines and then you can just apply artistic media, like for example here. So that would be interesting if, for example, I make my line, say here, I'm gonna create my name, so basically I'm gonna put my name here. Okay, and let's say I'm going to move this over here, and now let's play around with this. Okay, so I'm gonna select all the lines and I'm going to go to my artistic media, and let's say I'm going to make it, oh, let's say all these buttons here. Oh, interesting, very nice. And then you can make it, let's just say cars here. Oh, you got cars, very interesting. And then stones, and then you got stones. Okay, so that would be nice for projects like, you know, names that can be, or text that will have objects. Now instead of objects, let's see if we can do spatter. What's spatter here? Oh, okay, spatter is, that's interesting. So it's plats. Very nice. So basically it's a vector image, just lines, but then you can change the artistic media. Okay, let's go to footprints. What are these footprints? Oh, very nice. You got footprints, and again you can actually color. I know you can color, yeah. You can color those artistic media. Okay, so let's go to miscellaneous. What's miscellaneous? Oh, that's interesting. And then these are goldfish. Okay, so we know we can do that already. I'm just going to, let's see about the brush. So the brush, you can control the brush by here. Interesting, very interesting. So basically you can draw a person. Okay, so what else can we do here? Get this one here. That's interesting. So now let's say we're going to put some text, like real text here, but we're going to have to convert it to curves. I know you have to convert it to curves, and let's say you've got an outline and no fill, and then let's just say you got calligraphy. Wow, it's amazing. You can do that. So just a simple text. That's very interesting. And then you can fill it with a different color. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna experiment here. I don't know if I can go back to, let's say, clear transformation. No, I can't really do it. I'm just gonna undo it until I go in the side here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna Control C or copy that, and then so it's in my clipboard, but now I'm gonna put some, I guess we have to splatter. No, what did we use before? Oh, you can do textures too. So for textures, very interesting. Okay, so let's say I have that, and then I'm going to color it. You can do lots of effects here. Okay, so I'm just going to make blue, color blue or green. Let's just try this blue here, so it becomes blue. And remember, we copied the text, so it's also already in the clipboard. So I'm going to click on this one here, and it pasted, right? And then I can put light, and then I'll put this behind, and there, very interesting. Then I can actually make transparency. Very nice. Now you can actually make very nice. So the one we copied is the fill, and then this one is the, so I guess the most important thing there is you have to change it to a curves. Change it to curves. Okay, let's try one more thing here. Okay, I'm gonna try, I'll just put there CorelDraw. Okay, I'm gonna enlarge it, and I want it to have a thicker font. let's just make it like this. And again, convert to curves, remove the fill and put a thin outline, and we go to artistic. Oh, symbols. What is the symbols? That's interesting too. Okay, Control Z first. I forgot to copy that first so that we can fill it with a different color. So click on that and then Control C to copy, and then now I can make different kinds of effects. This is very interesting. See this effect here. If I zoom in here, that's very interesting. And then while I'm in there, I'll just paste my there, and then I can change that, remove the outline and put it behind where I don't need to. Just make a richer color here. Or what I can do, I can also make fountain fill. Let's just say from that color to that color there. And let's say we're gonna put some drop shadow. Let's just see how it looks like. That's very interesting. Now let's put so we got that one, and then let's just put a texture behind, a pattern, texture fill. I like the pattern better, so click on pattern, and then we go, I don't know, let's just try that. Oh, let's try just gonna try okay, I'm going to try this one here. Okay, and put that to back, order to back of page, and now you get a pattern there. Okay, so now what else can we do here? Maybe what I'll do here, since I have that, I'll copy that again, Control C, and then I'm gonna make it white, right? And then I'm going to make it, I'm going to contour it going inside. So I think this one is inside contour. I'll make that one. That's okay. And then I'm going to break contour apart, because what I need here, I'm going to show you, I'm going to make a highlights. Oops, I deleted the wrong one. So I'm going to delete this one here, which is the white. And oops, I think okay, that's fine. So I go arrange, break it. So now I can, that's right, I can select the white, which is this one. And what color did we pick? Let's just say like that, and then I'm gonna color the black as in white, and then I'm going to put transparency. I'm pretty sure you've seen this one in my other tutorials, like that. So you got some highlights in there, and we're just playing around here. If I, sorry, that's wrong. So I click on this one and then hold down shift and then double click on this rectangle and have that. And then what I'll do, I'm going to make it a dark one, and then I'm going to click and drag Let's just say like that. But I'll put all my text to the front. Order to front of page. There you go. And I'll plus sign the keyboard, and I'm just going to mirror that like that. But I'm going to lessen the transparency. There. Okay. So what else can we play here? We've done that one. Okay, let's move on to. Okay, so we'll still use the word CorelDraw. And then we're going to remove the fill, and we'll probably make it thicker. Okay, let's just use this one. Okay, and I'm gonna copy that, Control C to copy, and then now I can break it, convert it to curves, I mean. And then let's try different artistic media. So we can use the calligraphy, but I think it's best if we use brush here, or we can do spray list, object, splatter, brush strokes. Let's see brush strokes here. So if I click on this one, oops, I click on that first and then brush strokes. Very interesting. That's nice too. Okay, so let's see this color here. Okay, let's just say that one. And then remember, I had something in the in the clipboard. I'm gonna paste it. I already pasted it, and I'm going to put it to back. And let's say like that. Right, you can still see the word CorelDraw. We're just playing around here. We can go pattern fill. Let's try pattern fill here. We can go bitmap pattern fill. Let's try, oh, we got marbles here. Let's say this one here. Okay, let's say this one looks like leather, and then click OK. Wow, it did the whole thing. Oh, because I was, so you have to choose the magenta, the pink, which is now I'm choosing that. So let's go back to the pattern fill. Oh, let's try this one, strawberries. Click OK, and now you have strawberries. Very interesting. And then so I'm just going to go plus sign the keyboard, which is the text, and I'll make it black, and then I'll say like that. You can go shadow like that, maybe not. I'll make it white, and then do transparency, or make that yellow. Just click on yellow here. And then maybe just use drop shadow just to separate it from the outline design. Oops, I think I had that wrong. Anyway, I'll just paste it again, and then I'll make it white, and then I'm going to put drop shadow. I'll just make it like that, offset bigger. Okay, looks good. And then I'll put this behind, so the very back of the page. And there you go. We can also try this here. Okay. What else? Brush strokes, mosaic. Oh, very interesting. So you can actually scribble your name like that and make it a mosaic. Or this one is the stones. Okay, so artistic media, we already brush strokes, music, plants, stars. Okay, that's good for birthday gifts, birthday cards and stuff. Like say this one here, I put some starbursts. That will be useful too. Okay. Again, let's put here creativity. Like that. And then choose a thicker font. Okay, I'm just gonna choose a different font here. I will go for this one here, which is their creativity. I don't really like the T here, it looks like an R. Anyway, we're going to use, this is an interesting one. Yeah, that's okay. Or this. This one. Let's say this, and then Control C for the fill, and then we're going to change that to curves, and artistic media. We got music notes. Oh, okay, you got music there. And splatter, that's interesting. Splatter is interesting. See what can you do, what you can do with splatter. About this one here. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I like this. And then I'm going to paste. I'm just gonna color that. Okay, maybe this one. I'll put it behind all the objects. That one. Very nice. It looks like stitches. Okay, so I think that's also good for frames. Like for example, I have frames like that, and I convert it to curves. And let's say you want to put a picture there, right? So if you want to put a picture, you can actually make this as a artistic media. Let's try this one. Wow, you got borders now. Interesting borders. But if you don't want that, you can, you know, footprints, objects, say objects here, lots of objects here. Let's say the eggs. So obviously all of it will have an egg. Okay, so I guess that's more of the artistic media. Very powerful tool. Yeah, one of my tutorials actually, I did have a frame like this, and then I changed it. It's a brush stroke. No, it's not a brush stroke. It's actually it's a brush, and in here you can choose brushes. I think it's calligraphic. Yeah, so let's say for example here, oops, you have to click on the object first and then go to your calligraphy tool. Okay, it's already, yeah, we have to convert it to curves. We didn't convert it, that's why it didn't do it. Okay, here it's not doing it. Okay, it's not doing it, so oh, there, now it does. So like for example that one, so that can be a frame. Yeah, and you can change the color of the frame. Or so this is new, sans wall. Nice. Nice borders. Okay. So, oh, you got splatter here too. Oh, it's the same thing. Texture, interesting texture. What would that be? Okay. So it just makes a texture of the lines. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it for my playing around with artistic media. And let's play again next time with a different tool. Okay, thank you for watching.